Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not understanding.
Hey everybody, it's Cass, and welcome to According to Cass. Been a minute, y'all. I'm gonna do a life update. It is Sunday, August 17th, y'all. I'm in the car. I am headed to Firehouse. I am headed to Heaven's job. Today is Heaven's last day, so myself and my family members are going to stop in. I don't know if everybody's going to show up at the same time, but I am headed there just to stop in, talk to her and her co-workers, and then I'm going to run a few more errands. But yeah, so last time I put out a video, it was Heaven's graduation 2 months ago. Heaven moves into her dorm on Wednesday. So 3 days, 2.5 days. I had taken both days off, Wednesday and Thursday, because I knew, listen, I didn't want to rent one of those trucks. U-Haul was too much, and then the one at Home Depot is reasonable. It was like $175, but y'all, just keep in mind I would have to do that twice a year to pick up, move in, and listen, at this point, I'm overspending money, which is crazy coming out of my mouth, because I like to shop. So anyway, how I'm feeling. You know, I'm not sad. You know, I'm happy. I will say the empty nest syndrome is kicking in. Yesterday, I just could not get out of bed. I woke up, got something to drink, lay down, tried to get up, tried to eat something, took a few bites of my leftover Chipotle, laid back down, and then I got up about 5:30 to get ready because, you know, I had signed up for a night shift, and I was just dragging. I wasn't tired. I just didn't have the motivation or the energy, if that makes sense. Then they ended up canceling me, but, you know, they had called me. I looked at my phone right after I got out the shower, and I was just like, whatever. So then I went and sat in my living room and just finished watching, you know, some documentaries I was watching. And then really, I did not leave the house at all yesterday. And I had some stuff that I wanted to do. I don't know if it's because my kid is about to go off to college and I'm just feeling I wouldn't say stress, but I'm just feeling the emotions. Or I don't know if I just needed to allow myself time to relax, which is something that I haven't done in a while. So, you know, it is what it is, right? This was the goal. So, the emotions are happy emotions because I wanted Heaven in her life to be more successful than I was. I went to college. I didn't go out of town. I went to Missouri Western. I didn't finish, and I had planned on going back, but, you know, I had a child and working and all that stuff, you know. You know, so there was a lot of sacrifices that I made, but I knew I wanted my child's, you know, canvas and her final picture to be better than mine. So this was the goal, right? So yeah, I just know that Columbia, the citizens, and the staff and students of Mizzou better act right. So, but anyway, we have stuff everywhere in the house, and I'm okay. Usually I go crazy because if you know me, I do not like clutter. I do not like my apartment to be, in a sense, I wouldn't say dirty, because my apartment's never dirty. It just needs to be cleaned. You know, straighten up is what I call it. I don't like stuff everywhere because I feel like if you have a clutter, your mind's clutter. How you keep your home, to me, is how I feel like you keep your life. I'm okay because the mess right now, to me, is a beautiful mess because, you know, like I said, my child is about to go to college. She's about to become what she dreams to become, and I'm excited for that. But we got stuff everywhere, and I got stuff in my room too, so and in my storage. So that's why I said I'm gonna have to make 2 trips. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to come on here and just kind of tell y'all what's been going on a little bit, why I've been kind of MIA. People have been asking me, Cass, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Now, the smart assness in me, I'm gonna do the same shit I've been doing. I'm going to provide. I'm going to take care of my business, and I'm gonna be working. But I get it. It's all in concern out of me because, you know, I had to think about it. And people know, you know, and those who know me very well know that I took a step back. My daughter was the number 1 priority. And so I get why people are asking me that. And to be quite honest, the real answer is, I don't know. I was not going to continue doing YouTube because Heaven is my editor. Although when I first went to college, I was debating on what I was going to do. I told you I've always wanted to be an attorney, but I always loved creating movies and videos and things like that. So I did go to school for video productions, and it's crazy that my daughter is into the same thing that I was. So, but I've had a few people ask me, you know, that have bought things from me on Facebook Marketplace, and usually I don't allow people to come into my home, but you know, there was a lady that bought like 3 things from me 3 different times. And you know, the last time she bought my kitchen table because her son was moving into his own place and needed a table, and I was getting rid of mine to set up my office space in my dining room because we didn't sit at the table. And she asked me, she said, I've been wanting to ask you, she was like, do you have an interest in getting into interior design? And I was like, not really. She was like, she just basically said, I like your home, your space. And I appreciate that. And a lot of people, you know, do tell me that, you know. And another lady at the at-home store, when I was in there looking for something, she had kind of seen me putting some stuff together and just kind of looking at it. And then she was like, do you do like any touch? She's like, I'm staging a house, and what do you think about this? She was like, I see you looking at stuff. And so she had asked me the same thing. So I was like, you know what? Maybe this is something that I can at least try out. So I might dibble and dabble. Now, I'm not a creative. I just have a good eye, you know, I feel like. So I might dibble and dabble, y'all. But I'm pulling up to Heaven's job right now. About to go in. The family and one of Heaven's best friends is all going out to dinner later. Just kind of, you know, I mean, that's something that we do. That's, you know, our family thing is, you know, we get together and from time to time and we'll go out to eat. So that's what we're going to do later. Heaven gets off at 4. We plan on meeting up about 5 or so for dinner. So that's it, y'all. That's all I got. I will maybe enter, you know, a few pictures or a few clips in here in Firehouse, and then maybe going out to eat. But next up, we will have a college freshman. Well, we already have one. She'll just be living on campus. So I'll pick y'all back up later because my phone is dropping. Peace.
A few moments later.
Heaven and her work crew. Miss Kim. Heaven all embarrassed. I know, right? And then after this, I'm gonna be editing the video, so, you know. Heaven. All right, and this is the Firehouse. Hey y'all, it's Cass. So we just finished dinner with the family and Heaven's friend. She about to go hang out with her friend for a little bit. and I am going to go home. So I'm gonna end this vlog here. The next time I pick y'all up, we will be moving her into her dorm room. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.